So initially, there was an attack by Austria-Hungary, and Serbia was under attack. And then, as Serbia was under attack, there were allies on both sides. Germany was an ally of one of the sides. Russia was another ally on the opposite side. France had their own favorites. Britain had their own favorites. And in fact, Europe unnecessarily fell into a war. When we talk about Europe in those centuries, or should I say in the era what we call Industrial Revolution, well, Industrial Revolution had given a great rise to Europe, had given a great rise to the strength of Europe, had given a great rise to the economies of Europe, had given them a very significant role in international world diplomacy and politics. Europe had become very significant after the industrialization, the revolution of industrialization. And now the Europeans were certainly very much predominant in the international politics. And the thing that put a halt to Europe was, in fact, the various wars that they led within themselves. Not to talk about those military voyages, battles, or expeditions that they led to the colonized nations, but there was a halt to their industrial progress, political progress, economic progress, because of the battles and few conflicts and wars that they led within themselves. So there were wars between Britain and France, and there were conflicts between France and Germany. There were conflicts of Russia with some of the European powers, and then there were conflicts within tiny states of Europe. Since these states were getting greater powers, and now the international politics had become very significant in Europe, so they became very important. I perceive so, and in fact it has been, such a resolution has been proposed by Western writers, Western scholars, who say that Nadir Shah from Iran was probably the last Eastern emperor, Eastern general, Eastern invader, the Eastern emperor who had a significant impact over the world. Because when we talk about Eastern empires, they always go far beyond the political structure of European states. There had been no comparison, in fact, when we talk about Eastern emperors.